Hey, what's happening, nation? It's Joku. Just wanted to take a look at Kwakowski and Witten's press conferences tonight and just kind of, I know they had them yesterday, but my little boy started football, so I've been pretty jacked about that. I'll talk about that for a minute too. But I just wanted to break them down, just kind of get your guys' opinions on it, get your thoughts about it, and see what you guys are thinking about how we're going to progress and how we're going to keep moving forward. We're going to be hitting up the comments section a bunch tonight, so be sure to leave your comments out there. But yeah, man, I'm really excited. If you're new to the channel, please do subscribe. I always do go live, and pretty much just a fan talk. It's a thing out there. So, man, join the show. It's an awesome time. I really do appreciate that. So, yeah, we're going to jump into it. My little boy, dude, started playing football. And I'm telling you right now, if some little rec program can pull this off, the NFL can pull this off. It's driving me crazy right now because I'm not allowed to be down by the field at all. It's pretty much you drop them off. They take their temperature as soon as they get out of the car. And then they walk down to the field and you just go park, and then you can stand along this fence, but he's like 100 yards away, so that kind of sucks. But it's still cool seeing him out there playing, man. And when he gets done, he's wore out, but he's super excited, man. Has me totally stoked. And just seeing them playing football and watching real football happen, I don't care if they're little kids. It gets me jacked up, man, so I'm happy as hell about it. All right, just want to get that out of the way. So let's jump into these press conferences real quick. Let's say what's up to some people. Tupac, what's going on, dude? Dude, as soon as you put that R out there, I knew you were spelling Raiders all the way down. I appreciate you, Tupac. What's going on, man? You got one of the best shows, Joku. Dude, I appreciate you, man. I just like talking football. It's what it's all about. Diego, what's up, man? We will dominate with Josh Jacobs in the beginning of the season. Defenses will not be used to tackling in real game scenarios. Expect to have a really good ground game primarily. And for the offense to be an A or just be a what? What is it, Diego? I really do agree with you. I think you're going to see a lot of the run game right off the bat initially. That's really why I wanted us to have a spellback for Jacobs out there, so we'll see what happens. 805, what's good, man? What's going on? Top rushing offense early in the season as Carr continues to build chemistry with these young wide receivers. Yeah, but I'm telling you right now, if you go out there and just keep pounding it, I don't care if these guys aren't used to hitting. If they start stacking the box, it's going to look a lot like the end of last season. So Carr's going to have to figure out a way to open it up a little bit. 33 days till we feast in Charlotte. Dude, I cannot wait. 33 days. Just keep counting it down. I'm really curious to see how many carries Bowden has and if we limit Josh Jacobs to keep him healthy. I'm really curious to see that too, because I'm telling you right now, it's either going to be him or Booker. I want Josh Jacobs to go out there and I'm talking like 20 to 25 carries a game. And if we are going to keep pounding the ball like that, then we are going to have to have somebody that can come in there and spell him, dude, because he's not going to be able to do that nonstop. So hopefully Booker is that guy, but if not, we're going to have to see how it plays out. Hopefully Bowden can go out there and really make a difference for us, man, because even if we are running them around the outside, if we can get the blocking out in front, it should be a big, big difference for us. Bowden will come out of nowhere and surprise defenses in all kinds of ways. I'm really hoping. He's going to have to if it's going to open this thing up. Lenny, what's going on, man? Welcome to the show, dude. Oh, Doc, what's happening, man? It's been a minute. I'm glad you made it out tonight. Can't hang out too long. Night's game starts soon. Fair enough, Doc. I appreciate you coming out for a little bit. Chase, what's going on, dude? What position is he playing? This is his first year playing, dude. That little kid, I'm not going to lie, he's a little soccer superstar out there. So this is his first time playing football. I told his coaches, they were like, do you have a position you want him to play? I was like, I just want him to go out there and just experience football and have a good time. So whatever they want to do with him, they can do with him. In a perfect world, that little boy will play strong safety because I played that in my entire life, and I'd love to be able to coach him out there and see. I hope your son grow up soon. The Raiders. Oh, man, I will say that little boy does not have an arm. It is what it is. Check out Brian Edwards' catch today. Dude, I did see that. That was so sick. So sick. Marcus, what's up, man? Welcome to the show. You in the end zone, Doc? Oh, Sudabi, what's going on, dude? How many TDs do you think Carr will throw this season? I'm thinking 25 to 27. I think that's a very realistic number. I would like to put him a little bit higher than that, but if he comes in between that 25 and 27 mark, I would be super happy about that. All right, let's jump into this first interview because these two press conferences were drastically different, like completely drastically different. It seemed like they really didn't have a lot of questions out there for Kwakowski, and then when Witten was out there, it was just like boom, 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 and they were just rattling them off. Kwakowski looked like he was ready to take over and be the general on this defense and be that captain that we desperately need out there. I'm super excited about him coming out. He is a man of few words. He talked about the speed this defense is going to have. He talked about playing with Littleton. He talked about how he's just always getting his body ready to be in game shape because you never know when you're going to be out there taking reps. So, And he also talked about how the Raiders were the first team to contact him, so he knew right away that's where he was going, because they wanted him to come out there and just be the leader out there. And I really think this kid can do it. And just the speed that he has out there with Littleton, and then whether it be Muse, White, I really think you're going to start the season seeing Morrow out there with these guys. But I think our linebacking crew is going to be incredibly different than it was last season. And I cannot wait for that, because if we can start shutting down running backs and start limiting these tight ends, it's going to be huge for our defense, and it's going to win us a lot of games out there. But Kwakowski seemed, I don't know, man, he's such a laid-back guy out there. And like, in between questions, he was just kind of sitting there like, nobody was saying anything, and all of a sudden somebody would pop in with a quick question out there. But I really did like the way it looked out there. I really think that dude's going to end up doing really good things for us. What's up? Congrats on your boy. Good to hear. I appreciate that, McLeod, man. I truly do. Witten looked cracked in his press conference. I'll tell you, man, Witten's press conference, one thing, every reporter that asked him a question, he responded by saying their name first. And that's just a level of professionalism out there that I really do respect out there. Oh, Adler, what's going on, dude? This is, Anthony, what's going on? In the middle of a crazy game of Risk using my wife's phone. I'm glad you made it out, dude. Take over the world, dude. Take over the world. It's cause those reporters don't watch film. Everyone knows who Witten is. That is true, dude. And I will tell you, there is a Cowboys channel out there, like a YouTube channel, and they go live every night. I have no idea how this dude and his wife do it, probably because they're in quarantine, but every damn night they're live. And I was sitting out there, I was trolling his channel, because, I mean, I do watch it because I love all football, and any dude that goes live every single night, you got to give a little bit of respect to. But I asked him, I was like, we have the best Dallas Cowboy you guys have ever had, and he's on our team. And they started giving me like a ton of crap on the back end, saying that, yeah, you finally have a tight end that can catch the ball for 2 yards and then fall down. I do not see that happening. I really think Witten he's looking for a resurgence out there. I really think we're going to see it. He seemed pretty jacked up, but in his press conference out there, he made it sound like he understood he was the veteran leader that was going to be the third tight end on this roster. And I was really speculating about what he thought his role was going to be and how we were going to see Witten out there. And if he sees himself as that third to mentor these two young guys, because I mean, he said it himself that Waller is above and beyond anything he's seen in a tight end in a good minute. So, and then Foster, I don't care what anybody says, because I've seen some people doubting Foster out there, and it blows my mind. That kid is going to be a damn superstar. And I'm telling you, if you have Witten coaching those two up in the coming years, if we can re-sign Foster like we did Waller, we're going to be set for a long, long time, especially if those dudes can stay healthy out there. And then Witten also went out there and talked about how Carr had that chip on his shoulder, and he was excited to be playing with him. There was no chance a dude like Jason Witten came out there and bashed his quarterback, like a 0% chance of that. So he was saying all the right things, but I'm telling you, man, for him to come back, play for this team, and understand the position and the role that he's playing out there, I think he's embracing it. I think the other guys in the locker room are embracing it. And I really think you're going to see some really good things out of him. I'm not expecting like crazy good numbers out of him or him to get like an extreme amount of play time unless somebody gets hurt out there. But I really think that you're going to see him in a lot of red zone packages, a lot of short yardage, and probably a good bit when we get into these like true running downs out there. So keep an eye on him, dude. He could end up having a damn good season for us. Do you have confidence in Morrow, or do you think one of these rookies is going to take over at the end of the season? Robert, welcome to the show, dude. I really think that Morrow is going to start for us this season when we're in that 4-3. And then he'll be the linebacker that comes out when we get into the nickel and dime packages. But I do think you'll see him at the start. In a perfect world, dude, I'd really want to see one of these younger guys come in there and beat him out. I've seen what Morrow can do. I know he's getting better. Morrow's still young too, man. So, I mean, the dude still has time to progress. It's not like he's at the end of his career and like taking a step back. He's still learning and growing just like these other guys. There's a chance he takes that leap forward and he locks down that third linebacker spot for us, and then these other guys just have a chance to keep learning behind him. So I'm really curious to see how it shakes out. In my honest opinion, I really think that Javen White has a shot at coming out there and winning that third linebacker spot out there, and I would be super happy about that. I know we're going to see Muse a lot on the special teams. I think Muse, you're going to see him in a lot of just kind of random packages to where he comes in. It's kind of, especially if we have the defense on the field a whole bunch, to where we get into a nickel, and then all of a sudden you see Muse playing that nickel spot all of a sudden. But I don't know, it's called like a big nickel, to where he's up front a little bit more, kind of playing that linebacker role. There's a lot of different things that can happen with him, but I really think you're going to see a good bit of Morrow at the start this season. I like how all the little pieces are falling together. It feels like it's going to be a great season. Hope the day is going well. Chase, I appreciate you, man. It really does, dude. And if you go out there and you start watching these training camp videos, dude, they'll get you so damn hyped out there. I'm just sitting around just screaming at my damn computer watching these things over and over. Old man Witten looks like he can get us at least 4 to 6 TDs, and that's all he has to do. That is seriously all he has to do. Show these guys how to break coverage. Show these guys how to get those little push-offs without getting called. And then do it in the game to where they can see it. Get us 4 to 6 touchdowns, and that will be exactly what he wants. Because I'm telling you, Witten came to this team because at the end of the day, he believes that we have a shot at going out there and doing some damn good things. And I truly back that, dude. Car haters, go read Scott. I don't know how to say that dude's last name. You're not a real Raider fan. Dude, the car haters are what they are. They're going to be out there. Carr just needs to go out there and prove it. I said it before, dude. He needs to just stop talking, get out there on the field, prove it to everybody. I'm glad that he came out there and said something. A lot of people were kind of down on him for that. But, dude, go out there, speak your mind, then go out on the field and prove it. Do it. Everybody has their limit. Carr's past his time to show up. Nassib will surprise people, I think. He's in the right system this year. Chase, dude, a lot of people have been talking about Nat. That dude has freakish size out there. I really hope he can show up and be everything that we need him to be out there. He's going to be the first person in that rotation. He's going to end up playing a little bit of linebacker for us. You're going to see him a lot at that defensive end position. I don't know how often you're going to see him moved inside. A lot of those taller guys, when you move them into that D-tackle position, they get stood up and they kind of suffer from it. But if we have Farrell, Crosby, and then he's that number 3, you're going to see him a lot on the field. And I'm really hoping he can step up, and truly hoping. Cut Peterman. Adler, I agree with you, but it's not going to happen. Gruden loves his 3 quarterbacks. Peterman's going to be that 3rd. He has a soft spot for him. It is what it is. Who do you think will have more TDs, Foster or Jason? Definitely Foster. I really think that Foster and Waller and that 2 tight end set, 2 tight end, 2 running back, Ruggs on the outside, or Edwards on the outside, just to have that speed element where you can get the separation out there and just break it big. It's going to be big, dude. I'm telling you it is, and Foster's going to excel in it. Witten is going to make Moreau and Waller into the next Gronk and Gonzalez. I'll take Gronk, hopefully not Gonzalez. That's sad that the Cowboys fan base craps on Witten like that. Such a legendary... Dude, yes. Yeah, I will tell you. I even called him out for it right after they said it. I was like, damn, you think you would respect somebody a little bit more. Witten is a Cowboys legend. And it is. Dude, he is. And they did. For the lack of a better term, for a little kid out there, I'm sorry. They totally shit on him. And it blew my mind, dude. It would be like if somebody was talking to him, Woodson got traded, and they were like, no, Woodson was crap, dude. He was one of the worst Raiders ever. And it's like, dude, you're not a fan. I don't care. I don't care if he's on another team. You're not a fan at that point. Dude, he's definitely up with Novacek. Yes, dude, he definitely is. It's sad how much the fan base craps on him. It's truly sad, dude. And that's one of the things that doesn't happen in the nation. It's one of the reasons that people ride and die with him for so long. Jalen White has made great impressions on the coaches. Jeff, yes, he has, dude. Welcome to the show, by the way. I'm sorry about that. They've been talking up Jalen, dude, and I really think that kid, I think I see him a lot like Max Crosby, to where he's going to go out there and do exactly what they say. He's going to put on that weight. He's going to put on that muscle. And that kid, I'm telling you, man, he's going to be one of those unnamed dudes, because you see him a lot more on defense than you do on offense, that just come in there and just got a chip on their shoulder for not being drafted and just make a huge impact. I'm telling you, man, that kid could be great. Jalen White is the dog. Yes, he is, dude. Keep an eye on that kid. To this day, I think Dez should have moved to tight end. Man, I'm telling you, that was before a lot of people in the league had these tight ends that can do the stuff like Waller and Kittle and these guys can do. That could have honestly got them a championship. That's a damn good call, Watts. Diego, Morrow, Peterman, Aguilar, Rico, Brandon Parker could be surprise cuts. I mean, that's very possible. I could see Morrow possibly being cut. Peterman, I just still don't think he's going to be cut just because of Gruden. Rico and Aguilar are a definite possibility, but at the same time, that would leave us keeping Aitman or Doss. I really don't think those guys have earned the spot out there. Brandon Parker, I was going back and forth with somebody in the comment section. I'm sorry, I forgot who it was. But he was saying that Brandon Parker, he is still young. The dude is learning that swing tackle position. It does take time for these offensive linemen to get up to speed. He was making some great points out there, but it is a definite possibility. I still see Brandon Parker getting cut off this team, but I think it'll come down to him or Cush. Whoever you want to pick out of those two. A lot of you dudes will pick Cush just for his jersey. Haven't heard much about Arnett. Do you think the Prince starts? I don't know, man. To start the season, I would say yes, Prince would be starting, but I would rather see Arnett, or I'd rather see Isaiah Johnson take that starting job out there. Kirby, what's going on, man? Welcome to the show. Witten is a great investment for the big... Dude, that's what I'm telling you, man. Witten in the blocking game, I don't care how old he is, that dude can still thump butt somebody and buy Jacobs or whoever it is a chance to break around that edge, and they will be gone. You think Isaiah Johnson has a shot at battling with Prince for the... Yes, I do. I truly think he does. I really think Isaiah Johnson has a shot at stepping up and winning that spot out there if Arnett's not ready. And I really think if Arnett is ready, and then Isaiah Johnson can play that backup, then Prince might be one of those surprise cuts you guys have been talking about out there. They showed Johnson in the video. Yes, they did. Richard is getting traded. Chad, you think so? Did you hear that? Because I really did. Gruden at this point loves Richard. He's our third down back, so I really don't know about that. Gilbert, what's up, man? Welcome to the show. Every media outlet has us bombing. Yeah, don't understand. Hopefully that's the thing, dude. Until you get a winning season, those jackasses are never going to have your back out there. It is what it is. That's one thing that Carr said that was 100% true. When you start winning games, you make the top 100 list, your Madden ratings go up, everything else starts to fall into place. So let them crap on us. I'd rather everybody underestimated us than we went out there and just lit them up. Johnson can tackle. Yes, he can, and that dude is fast. And he has the size to keep up with these big tight ends and big wide receivers out there. I like Isaiah, dude. I truly do. I can't wait to see Abram this year. I was upset when he got hurt, dude. So now I think everybody in the nation was upset when he got hurt. Dude was playing super fast. He was playing a little bit out of control, but he was playing at a high level, and he did. He ended up just taking an unfortunate, just bad impact that ended up busting that shoulder up. But they were showing him out there in those camp videos too. I saw him out there a few times. He looks like he's ready to go. He's looking fast out there, and I'm super happy about that. I've heard that on the passing downs, they might play Klee inside and Carl on the outside with Max outside and Malik and Mo rotating too. I would take that. I would take that all damn day. Those are two huge men coming off of each end. Plus you got Malik probably drawing that double team up the middle. That could end up being real big for us. And I'm telling you, whoever's playing next to Malik and Crosby on that side, if there's a double team on each of those dudes, that defensive tackle's coming through wide open. I don't care if it's Hankins all trimmed down or if it's Hurst. They're going to have an open shot, and they're going to take it all day long. Watch, Johnson looks big. Johnson is a big dude, man. I'm telling you right now, he is. Josh Jacobs going to be hard to tackle. He might not be as fast, but he has great vision. And, dude, I'm telling you, man. Kirby, you are definitely right about that. I've seen that dude just juke people out of their damn shoes on the field, and it is awesome. Edwards, 800 yards this season. I think that's very possible. I'd put his limit a little bit lower because it's all going to depend on Zay Jones. I'm telling you right now, Bryan Edwards' rookie season is going to depend on the chemistry that Zay Jones has with Carr, because there's a serious shot that Zay Jones still comes out there in those first 2 to 3 weeks as our number 2 in this starting offense behind Ty Williams, and then you have Ruggs in the slot. So that could be very possible. Keep an eye on that. I'm really hoping Edwards goes off, dude. I love that kid, and he's been being talked up a good bit. What do you think about the noise? Farrell playing DT. There's a real chance that they went out there and told Farrell, hey, man, you're going to be playing a little bit of defensive tackle out there. We need you to go out there and put on some size. And he went out there and did it. And so if he did it and it's working and he has the power to get in there and play that defensive tackle, and it's not at a regular basis, because I'd really rather see him play the defensive end spot, but if it's just kind of a rotational thing to where he's working in just across that defensive line, I'm okay with that. At this point right now, I'm okay with it. He kind of got ate up doing it last season, but at the same time, it was his first time really ever doing it. Now he has a little bit extra size behind him, so it could be big. Johnson 6'2", 209. Yes, dude, I've told you, man. That kid has some good size to him. I really think that Muse and White are going to play limited specific roles, and the coaches are going to train them for like studying film, specific play. I will give you that until midseason. Yes, Jeff, until midseason, and then you'll see one of those guys slowly start to take over out there. I'm pulling for Muse out there, but I really think White has a possibility of winning it. Johnson and Harper are huge. Yes, they are. Jacobs looks bigger. The only dude that really I saw and I was like, damn, it was Derek Carr, dude. Derek Carr's arms are jacked out of his mind right now. I'm hoping his shoulder can still throw that thing. Raider J, what's up, dude? You're always on point. Would love to see you. Quick formations video, basing Ruggs out of the slot. I love Renfro, but curious to see some packages might look like. I really thought about putting that together and just kind of running through it just to kind of see what you could put around him. But I'm telling you right now, man, the more that I thought about it, when you get Ty Williams on one side, Edwards on the other, Ruggs in that slot, Jacobs in the backfield, and Waller playing tight end, that gets me excited, dude. I'm not even gonna lie. That puts some serious speed and explosiveness on the field, and I don't care. You can still run out of that, but you can go truly deep out of that formation. I heard these rumors going around saying that we might get Jalen Ramsey in 2021. I've heard that too. Jalen Ramsey kind of started those rumors with his Twitter. He's one of those dudes that puts it out there and then takes it back real quick. I don't know, man. We haven't even got through this season yet, but there's always talk. I've heard that there's some dude from the Rams. God, I forgot his name. They were talking about him coming over and how we're going to be spending some big money in 2021. Let's just see how this team shakes out before we move ahead to that. Yeah, I heard his height went up. Oh, man, it's possible. Watts Raiders, so right, yes, dude. Watts knows his crap. Do not doubt that. Josh does look bigger. He might get more tatted up, too. Oh, man, it's very true. 3 wide receiver, 2 tight ends. I would like to see that, dude. I would like to see that. If you get into, who would that be? You'd have Ty on one side, let's just call it Edwards. You'd have Ruggs, then you'd have Foster and Waller. You'd be in an open backfield at that point, put Carr in the shotgun, let him make those quick reads. That could end up being pretty damn explosive. I would take that. Gruden runs very few empty backfield sets, but I could also see that being a formation to where you have Bowden in there and then he rotates out to that slot spot and then all of a sudden you're in an empty backfield. I think that could be a really big look for us, and it'll force somebody to pull out onto Bowden Jr. to where they're not going to have somebody just straight up blitzing right up your face. So, and he looks strong. What's up, brother? Love you, man. Glad to hear that your boy is playing football. It's so much fun. Some of the best times of my youth. That's what I'm saying, dude. Mine too. And I'm really happy that he's enjoying it. Next week they put on pads. That'll be the true test. You don't know who you are until you end up taking your first big shot. Kids taking some really big shots in soccer with no pads, but it's different when you're playing football. I keep telling them that too, dude. I was like, dude, you need to go out there and just hit somebody as hard as you can and just set the tone right away. Just set the tone. Witten got some juice in him. He does. He seems pretty excited, dude, and I really am happy for him. And I really think he's going to embrace this opportunity. And like I said, dude, if he gets 4 to 6 touchdowns, even just 4 touchdowns and like 300-400 yards, and just goes out there and is just the blocker that we need, because that's what Carrier was for us. Go out there and just come in on those running plays, make those big blocks, and then every now and again you'd see him just kind of flare out. Nobody would follow him because everybody thought he'd be blocking, and then he's making little plays for us, getting us those key first downs. Renfro will sub for Ruggs and 3 right. That's how I see it happening, dude. That is how I see it happen. I know a lot of people disagree with that, but I really think you get in the 4 wide receiver sets, you have them both on the field. But I like Ruggs playing that slot. I stand behind that 110% because that's what sets up all those jet sweeps and RPOs and all that crap like that. Hopefully Josh runs more routes this year and getting him more targets. I would love that. We have to get him more involved in the passing game. And I do not want it to become to where like Bowden comes in, so you know that there's a chance we pass or run it. It has to be even like that, dude, or teams are going to start keying on it and they're going to end up crapping on us. He could be a run blocker user. Yes, he could. That is very true. Who gets the first? Oh, Olsen or Paulie G. Yeah, man, probably Paulie. If things don't go well, it's going to be Paulie. I think we need Rashard, though. So do I, 110%. And I truly think Gruden loves him, and I do not see him going anywhere. I'm not sure where that talk came from. I don't know. Mitch was live for like 4 hours today, so it might have came out of there. I didn't watch any of his show. I'm telling you right now, if Gruden has his way or if somebody just offers something stupid out there, we would take it. But Carr loves Richard. Gruden loves Richard. Richard loves this team. Dude's an undrafted guy that ended up winning his spot and earning it. We just signed him to another contract. I don't see that dude going anywhere, especially since we don't have another running back that can do that for us, because there's no way in hell Booker can come in here and be that third down running back. Carr would be on his back the majority of games out there. Great scat back and a change of pace back. Yes, I'll give you that. Harper has nice size. I wonder if he would survive the roster cuts. That's going to be another one that we have to see how it shakes out, man. There's going to be a few people out there that end up getting cut off this roster where I'm just shaking my head like, damn, but I'm not out there seeing it every day. None of us are, so just got to go with what we end up having, dude. Don't forget Richard. Good on the outfield, especially on third downs. He is, dude. That is our third down running back. It's a big deal to get rid of your third down back out there. They just extended Richard. That's what I'm saying, dude. I just don't see it happening because we did just extend him out there. Damn, where were we? Oh, shit. Sorry. See if I can get this back somewhere. All right, screw it. I'm sorry. I'm going to start right here. Renfro gets 6 or 7 TDs. Yeah, honestly, I think Renfro could end up getting probably 7 or 8 out there. I would like to see that. I truly like to see that. And I really think he's still going to be a pretty big part of this offense out there. So we have to definitely keep an eye out there, an eye out for him, because he's going to get his plays out there. And we're still going to be, I hate calling it third and Renfro, but I think you're going to see him in some design packages to where he's still getting the ball a pretty damn good bit. Rashard good and all, but every time he's out there on third down, we're passing it out and should be running. And Rashard can make some catches out there, though, man. I've seen that dude caught that ball in triple coverage over his shoulder. I was so excited about that. He can make some plays for us. I have no doubts about him because he's kind of fast like the other struggles to get open. Yes, they do. Abram over under 50 tackles. Man, that's a tough one. I'm going to put him under 50. I think he's going to end up having probably like 4 to 5 sacks for us, probably 2 to 3 picks. And that's going to be a damn good season for him. A damn good season. This year is going to come down to who stays healthy. Do you think we create a bubble like the Cowgirls and the Saints? I don't know. I would like to say no, just because you put that responsibility on your team, and hopefully these guys live up to it. This team seems really focused. These guys that are getting put in these bubbles, a lot of people don't like being put in a bubble, man. You end up kind of getting out of it, and that's where people end up getting screwed. Then you bring it all back in the locker room. It's going to be tough. If they end up doing it, I wouldn't be surprised because they want everybody to stay healthy. But personal accountability, man, that shit goes a long way. Rashard can make 7-yard plays running. Yes, he can. How many total yards for Bowden this year, including passing, rushing, and receiving? I think if he gets to that 650, 700-yard mark, you should be extremely excited. Who's a Raider no one is talking about? Randall. That would be my guy. Nobody's talking about Randall out there, and I really think that dude playing next to Abram is going to make Abram better because he's going to be mentoring him a little bit, but I think he's going to end up having a damn good season. Can't nobody stop Josh Jacobs. He's like Nick's. Dude, that is very true. That is very true. Even when they were stacking the box, he was still making his way through it out there. I like Farrell at DT. Farrell at DT, dude, as long as it's kind of a big rotation and they're all just kind of lining up in different spots, because I'm telling you, Farrell at DT, Collins or Hurst or somebody draws that double team, you're going to see Farrell wide open. With that little extra push he has, he could end up getting in there and making a big difference for us. Plus the fact that that dude, I don't care what anybody says, he plays damn good against the run. Because he's used to running the outside. Yes, that is very true. He's a better running back than Cook. Delvin's damn good, dude. Delvin is damn good. He has better vision, I will give you that, but I'm not taking anything away from Cook. And Derrick Henry. Dude, Derrick Henry is a stud. If we can go out there talking Derrick Henry just carrying them through games to where the quarterback's not even throwing the ball, I don't see that. Cook can't be tackled either. No, dude, I'm telling you, Cook's a damn good back. Is Max a liability? He caught the COVID. No sign. No, I do not. I'm not putting that on him. You're going to see it just kind of ripping through. It's going to end up, that's going to be one of the big things you see. It's going to hit a team, and there's going to be some teams, and thankfully it's not us because you would have seen it already, to where one dude has it, he doesn't register with the fever or anything, so he's allowed to practice, and they could shred an entire team out there this season. So watch that. His acceleration is around 96. Oh, y'all getting into Madden. Karzov's always jacked, but he's better use that. That's what I'm saying, dude. Better not mess that shoulder rotation up, or you're going to be whipping that thing where nobody can get that ball. Yeah, Curry, but that's what good teams expect. Third downs in those screens and passes. Rashard's not worried about us running threat. We need those defenses guessing any doubt. That is true, J-Dog. I will give you that. We have to keep teams on their toes because the second they figure us out, we're done. No, don't overthink Max getting COVID. No, I really don't. Max will be back in probably about a week. I don't think anything else will end up coming from that, and he'll be ready to go. I will say Lynn Bowden did come out, I think it was yesterday or the day before, ended up losing his grandmother to it. Completely sucks. My condolences to his family, and that's the kind of other crap you have to watch out for is bringing this stuff home to your family, man, because the elderly are highly susceptible, so they just got to be wary, dude. They got to play it smart. Jacobs can run you over, though. Yes, he can. He will drop that shoulder, and he will go straight through you. And that's one of the things that I think makes him so good because people are expecting him to juke, and then all of a sudden he just drops his shoulder, and he's through you. Jacobs will break your ankles and knock you out. There's not a lot of backs that can do that out there. It's a very, very rare thing, and he has it. He has it in a very big way. Very true. Maybe we can use Bowden. They won't use him coming out Wildcat. I want to see how much we actually get into that Wildcat offense out there. Jacobs is yoked. He looks like he's been clagging and begging those weights. He's going to be unstoppable this season, dude. I'm hoping, man. I am truly hoping. I just want him to stay healthy. That's why I wanted to spell back for him so badly. Just somebody that can come in there, play behind him to where we're not doing like 30 to 35 carries a game because that's just asking for trouble, dude. Just asking for it. Edgar, welcome to the show, man. That's what I'm thinking, Kirby. Yeah, they won't see him coming out of the Wildcat. They wouldn't, and that's why I'm curious to see. If you get into some of those Wildcat formations, and you end up having like Jacobs back there, and even if you had Ingold back there with them, stick Foster back there with them, there's a hell of a lot of things you could do with that Wildcat that could catch teams off guard out there. We should run the 99 Ram offense. Dude, with the team that we have right now, that is a definite possibility out there. That offense was so damn fast, so fast, and it caught every team they played off guard. Numbers, welcome to the show, man. Bowden can also do the jet sweeps. Depends on Gruden, though. I think you're going to see a lot more of that jet sweep. I think that's the reason you're seeing him out there in that slot position out there. The man especially is going to be better than Taysom Hill. I truly hope you're right, dude. Truly hope you're right. Mike Martz, yes, it was. Use Josh Jacobs like Falk. Dude, that would be big. I don't know. I don't want to see him overused, but at the same time, I don't want to see him to where he's not being able to get himself into a spot to where he's able to get into his groove and really start excelling out there. Because a lot of running backs, especially him, you could see feed off that. Whereas Watson, Joku's live session, Adler, maybe one day, dude. Maybe one day. Be nice. What scares me if Paul Gunther had a bad game planning. How long does John Gruden stay with Gruden before he gets the hook? What's your thoughts? I'm giving it to the bye week. This team by the bye week is going to depend on if Gunther stays and Marinelli rolls in. Double jet sweeps from Ruggs to Bowden so Ruggs can scare the defenses and then Bowden. Dude, that would be huge. Just truly huge. Because I'm telling you right now, if everybody follows Ruggs around the left and Bowden still has the ball, he's gone. Like, so gone. Future is bright. He's the future Hall of Famer. That's big words right there, Kirby. Big, big words. Sorry. Try not to skip anybody, but I get lost in these things sometimes. Robert not with Marinelli. It's possible, dude. Going to be interesting with no fans, but hey, football is back. It's okay, dude. Like, I watch WWE with my kids all the time. With those first few shows, we're like, oh man, this is so weird, so crazy. But now you just watch it. It kind of is what it is out there. A lot of people said the same thing about baseball. Plus, I mean, they're just focused on the field. You got a little bit of crowd noise in the background. I just want to see how the players react to it because that's going to be what's big out there. I know Ruggs is going to be used for his speed, and dude, I'm telling you, man, if we can get people biting and following Ruggs, that's going to open up a lot of other people. Gruden loves everybody. Gruden does love everybody out there, but if you've watched Gruden enough, you watch enough of his press conferences, you can kind of start to cut through all the BS that he's putting out there. He'll get that little smile on his face, or he'll say something smart right at the end. Did you watch all of Board Raiders' latest video, the wild game with the Wildcat? Yeah, with the Dolphins out there, dude. I did watch that. Came down to the wire. I really thought he was going to choke that one. I'm not even going to lie. I thought he was going to blow it in the fourth quarter when they got that pick six. I was laughing so damn hard. But he ended up grinding it out and went forward in the end and got that win. So I'll give him credit for that one. Mullen's another Jalen Ramsey. Mullen's going to have to prove that. He's going to have to prove that to me. I'm not even going to compare those two at this point. Mullen's got some big shoes to fill this season, man. He's going out there. He's taking that number one cornerback spot. He's going to be playing the number one receivers out there on these other teams. If he can step up and do it, it'll be a huge difference maker for this team. But there's a chance. I'm not going to say it's going to be every game, but you're going to see Mullen still go out there and take some bumps this season. But you're going to see him get, I'm calling it right now, at least one pick six this season. I promise you. He almost had two last season and dropped them both. He won't make that mistake again. Receiving stats for Josh. I don't even want him to be like a highlight reel out there, but he just has to show that he can catch when he's on the field to open some of this stuff up. If he got 350 to 400, just straight receiving stats, that would be enough for teams to respect him out there. 280 passing yards, yeah, I could see that. Like, it's not going to be something super impressive. It just has to be something to where they can go out there and respect the fact that he can catch. I'm impressed with Richard's blocking ability too. Dude is small, but he's tough. He is, and he understands the third down blocking schemes out there to where that's why they're bringing him in every time it's third and long or third and kind of like 6 or longer, because he knows exactly who to hit, and Carr trusts him not to miss that block. That dude ain't going anywhere. I'm telling you, man. Brian Edwards leading rookies. I'll give you that. Dago, I will give you that. I think Edwards is going to be a huge red zone threat for us. Does Nelson Aguilar score a TD? I do not think Nelson Aguilar makes this team. I am still standing behind that. I know a lot of you guys disagreed with me on it, but I think he's going to be one of those dudes you end up seeing cut off. It is what it is out there. I just don't see him making it, man. Brian Edwards is great in the red zone. He's big. He has the separation. And as long as he doesn't get called for it, he knows how to use his hands to get that separation. But that's the one thing that does scare me about him, is the dude is handsy. Randall is a great pickup for an underappreciated player on the Raiders. He is on his... Dude, yes. I really think Randall's going to make a huge difference with Abrams back there. And I really think he's going to mentor him to where it's going to make Abram look even better out there. But you got to give respect to Randall. I think Randall's going to surprise a lot of people. Brian Edwards is another Julio Jones. I'd be happy as hell if that was true. Damn near, or AJ Green. He reminds me of like a young Megatron, dude. I've said it before. I'll say it again. I really think that if Edwards can keep his head on straight and get out there, listen to these coaches, play the way that he plays, and play without that fear factor that he does not show at all, I think that dude's going to end up excelling in this league. It might take him a year or two to get this offense down, but keep an eye on Edwards, dude. That kid's going to be damn good. Who gets more touchdowns, Foster Moreau or Brian Edwards? Foster. I'm telling you right now, Foster's going to shock a hell of a lot of people this season. And it's not going to be because he is so awesome, but it's going to be because he's the dude that's left unaccounted for in a lot of these plays, and he's not going to drop the ball. And if he only has one man to beat, he's going to drop his shoulder and he's going to beat him. Win Europe was the key. Oh, man. I'm glad you made it through, Anthony. To back on your own phone again. Getting that win and taking over the world. Watch Jacobs versus KC mic'd up. Dude plows people and hits the edge fast. He does, dude. I'm not doubting Jacobs at all. Oh, man, I'm so jacked about this season. You could actually run on KC. You can definitely run on KC. That defense is not gotten much better out there. And we play them damn well. I understand that we keep losing to them, but we play them well. And if it wasn't for that one damn quarter last season, that would have been an easy win for us because we held them to nothing. And that was with a way worse defense than we have right now. I'm kind of just here to get into WWE. Did you see what Orton did to Ric Flair and what happened to Rey Mysterio's son? Dude, Rey Mysterio's son, those were true welts out there. Those kendo sticks don't do anything. They were talking about writing Ric Flair off, so that was just Ric Flair getting his timeout. And then, dude, I don't know. I do like WWE. It cracks me up. My kids love it. I used to be real into it a long time ago and kind of got away from it, but they brought me back in, so it's been cool to see. Carr will be a top 8 quarterback in fantasy. You might be able to get him off the waiver wire, putting money on it. I'm banking on it. I'm banking on taking Carr in like the 8th or 9th round in my draft, then just having him be one of the top 10 quarterbacks out there. He was last season, dude. He might not put up the best stats, but I mean, dude puts up some points. I'll give him that. We need to sweep the what? God, dude, if we could end up sweeping the entire West, I would be going insane. That's what all the fake fans and haters that don't follow the team don't understand. That it's straight facts. Straight facts. Yeah, I haven't been so high on Aguilar lately. It's just not there for me, dude. It's just truly not there for me. Lenny, you retracted that. I missed what it was too. I don't think we're going to sweep you, but I definitely think we're getting one. We're getting one game. We're going to split with you guys this season. Anger management. Or that looks super psyched to be on the Raiders IG. Dude, I'm telling you, man, that dude is out there every single day posting 10 to 15 things. Arnett is pretty jacked. Arnett, I'm really hoping that dude can go out. These rookies and these young players are forming a bond out there, and as long as they're willing to accept the veteran presence, which it seems like they're doing, and everybody's buying into it, it's only going to make us better, man. Oh, Michael, what's up, man? Welcome out. Especially the Broncos, too. I work with Broncos fans way too much. Dude, we should sweep the Broncos. I put no faith in the lock out there. These kids got a ton of pressure on him. He's just not ready yet. We sweep them. Sweep the AFC West this year? No. We sweep the Broncos. We sweep the Chargers. We split with the Chiefs. It is what it is. Today, if Chiefs fan compliment our team in the 3 quarters other than that's what I'm saying, dude. It's what I'm saying. All right, guys, that's pretty much what I have for you guys tonight. I got to get up early and head into work and get the kiddos off to school. So until next time, guys, I'm Sun Joku. Thank you all so damn much for coming out. I truly appreciate that. Please click that like button on your way out. It truly does help me out. But I'll be breaking down the defense and kind of bring my start in 25, 26 out there. I'll have that in the next day or two, just still trying to work through the numbers. So until next time, guys, I'm Sun Joku. We will see you guys later.